What is up there, misfits? How you doing? Welcome to Paiges of Ascension. This reading is for the sign of Sagittarius. It covers the next 30 to 31 days from whenever you listen to it. Wherever you've got Sagittarius as a placement, it can resonate, potentially, okay? Okay, so Sagittarius, I keep distinctly hearing the Queen of the Stone Age song, Go With the Flow. Alright, I feel like over the next 30 to 31 days, your throat chakra and your root chakra are going to come into prominent focus, okay? There's a concern with your possessions in some way, your belongings, your finances, your ability to upkeep that, and you are being asked to trust in the process of what's being laid before you. I also feel like in order to receive the gifts that are like meant for you sooner rather than later, that you need to cut some things out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Some of the stuff may feel like a burden to you. Let me see here. Either there's a new friend, I feel like, in your world, and either the two of you share like a health disorder that is relapsing, so something that's repetitive, it happens all the time, but there's not necessarily a way to determine when or how or what's going to trigger it type of thing. That makes me think like autoimmune issues. And okay, ironically enough, something about this friendship, partnership of some sort, for some of you feels like a burden. Okay, we're going to investigate why that is. And also for others of you, you're going to receive some type of gift from either a supervisor. I think this is a feminine energy I'm feeling. So, yeah, supervisor, potentially a mother or a grandmother. It could also be standing for that ancient knowledge, especially in regards to friendships and how to move throughout them, is something that was taught to you by a mother or a grandmother. It's ancestral knowledge. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, some of you are feeling really hurt because you don't feel like you're getting the information that you need when you need it. So I see that there's a delay on information. I feel like this person who has either bestowed these gifts upon you ancestrally, if you will, or the person giving you a gift that's a supervisor is someone who's very privileged. I don't know that they necessarily know this or not, but this seems like it's one of those border situations where, like, they're cool, but they're a little toxic, and you need to cut them out, but you tolerate it because they're kind of cool type of thing. This could be like a supervisor that you maybe kick it with or something. Yeah, some of you, this might be because you have had to move abruptly. Let's see what else we got here. You received a concerning message. Okay. So it's possible that the supervisor is the person I'm picking up, that you share some type of disorder of some sort of health issue with. And they may have texted out the side of their neck and said something a little off kilter to you that's got you really concerned about remaining friends with this person. and even staying at the job that you're at. Some of you, you've just noticed that the fact that you've chosen to be married to your occupation has actually led to a decline in your health. And it may have been a newer friend that pointed this out to you. You're realizing that the workplace itself, or maybe even just potentially this supervisor, is an issue. Okay, let's see what else we got to wrap this up. Okay, house coming up again. Foe. For some of you, if you have roommates, I would be very wary. Okay, let me back this up. So you don't have any money cards per se in your reading, but what I feel like is some of you may have a roommate that might try to get over on you. If that's the case, there is a historical pattern for this, so you'll know that this is if you that I'm referring to that may run into this issue. For others of you, you may have been dealing with I don't know if it's like a landlord or a lender or just someone who is not for your highest good. Some of you could work in a bank. Some of you have actually turned back to some sort of spiritual practice that you've been absent from for a while. And one of the lessons that you're trying to reincorporate as a result of that is trusting and having faith, going with the flow, looking, at what the divine is trying to communicate to you. Some of you might actually be entering the priesthood or nunhood, or you've been in discussions with someone of a clergy or a spiritualist, a guru of some sort, as to going towards this level of service. Yeah. I see a marriage here with the divine of some sort. So yeah, some of you might be going into the clergy or considering going into the clergy or some type of confirmation, spiritual based practice. But out of all of this, the overarching message for you is just to trust. Don't worry so much about your possessions. Things are just things. The best things in life are not things, ironically enough, right? And go with the flow. I just keep hearing that. Go with the flow. So that's your message, Sagittarius. I hope this helped. Remember, your peace is your power, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.